The Foreign Secretary of the United States of America, that's Michael Rubio, I saw him yelling, crying, praying that China should advise Iran not to stop the flow of oil through the Strait of Hormuz. So for those individuals who are unaware why the Strait of Hormuz is so important, it is because 20% of world's oil passes through the Strait of Hormuz. So if Iran decides to go ahead and stops the flow of oil through that, then the prices of oil are going to shoot up. And I also saw Donald Trump yelling on Truth Social that those individuals who are adding prices on oil are encouraging the enemy, that's Iran and other countries which are so hostile to the United States of America, are not hostile for no good reason. They are hostile because the problems which are going in those countries, the likes of Yemen, the likes of Syria, the likes of Iran, they have been due to the reason that the United States of America don't want peace to go in those countries. So I saw Donald Trump yelling, shouting that individuals should stop increasing oil prices because if they increase, they are showing support for the enemies which the United States of America have created with their younger brother Israel. So for the context, the Strait of Hormuz countries which depend so much on the oil which flows through the Strait of Hormuz include India, Japan, and South Korea. Those countries, they depend so much on the Strait of Hormuz because their oil passes through them. And there are also other Arabian countries, Arab countries from Asia, which also export oil using that Strait of Hormuz. So if Iran goes ahead and stops the flow of oil through that channel, through that path, then global oil prices are going to shoot over the roof. But they have a good reason why they should stop the flow, because the United States of America, which is part of the global community, is destabilizing their country, that is Iran. They have been bombing their country. They are supporting Israel in bombing Iran. So they have every good reason why they should stop the flow of global oil through the Strait of Hormuz, said that the global community could also be angry due to the United States of America's influence on Israel and also what they are causing in Iran. So China also imports a lot of oil from Iran. That's why Michael Rubio thought that China, they have a great leverage which they can use to stop Iran from stopping the flow of oil through the Strait of Hormuz. So when it comes to the United States of America, they want to play that leadership of the global stage, but they don't want to be responsible for the heinous crimes which they are committing around the world. They want to play the big brother. They want to advise China on what they are supposed to tell the Iranians to do. But when they comes to disrupting the world peace, the global peace, then they have no moral grounds to be advised by any country, because they think they are the best in the global stage on ensuring which country should have a nuclear weapon and which country should not have a nuclear weapon. So that's why most countries in the global stage, the likes of China, the likes of Russia, and probably India, though India kind of it has no strength to even deter the United States of America in one way or another. India is that country which it has the population, but the economic manpower, there is no economic manpower that India can use in order to leverage their decision or their choices towards the United States of America. But countries like Russia, countries like China, they have the economic muscle, they have the economic manpower to influence the global politics, the global security. But for India, we don't want to drag them into a lot of world misery. So, what are your thoughts, you as an individual? Should Iran go ahead and strike ships which are passing through the Strait of Hormuz, that's shooting the global prices of oil up, thus influencing the actions which the United States of America are doing. But at the same time, we need to realize the United States of America have no standards. They are pathetic individuals. They don't have any guilt that they are causing instability in the Middle East. They want instability to happen in the Middle East, said that they can also access the oil, which now they are shouting that those individuals who want to coordinate the Strait of Hormuz being disrupted are global enemies. They want to disrupt the Middle East, hence access oil at cheaper prices without even paying the required prices. I would like your thoughts. Should Iran strike the ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz? Thanks for watching. See you in my next one.